Wanderlodge was required by federal regulation to put safety exit windows inside the coaches, and a lot of us have had problems with these things opening up. And so the gist of how they work is you pull a handle, this cable comes around, is attached to the handle. When you pull it, it pulls these pins, and these pins are connected together down here. And when you pull one pin or pull the cable, these pins go back and forth at the same time, and that is to release the window. Up on the bus itself, there are two catches at the bottom, here and here. Up top, there's a track here, and this track is on the window, and that is the slide, which I'll show you here, sorry, back and forth. There's this catch, and this acts as the hinge to come through. Now, this is what I want to show you. You can see right here, this is all dirt and grime. I've been getting water into my bus, and it's because of these windows. It's right here. Now, they don't open. Even if this bus fell onto its side, the bus is about 8 feet across. So even if this bus fell on the side, I don't know how the hell you'd ever get these windows open. And some say you pop the latch, pulls the pins, and you swing the window open and it falls out. No, it doesn't. It doesn't fall out at all. It took me a lot of work to get those out. There's two set screws at the top here and here. Take you on the other side of the bus. I have removed that top plate that was on that window. It's right here. Get in a little closer here. So this top plate sat on the window like this and was screwed in. So I've taken it off. I've pulled the old weather stripping out, which is right here, and cleaned up around the side of the window. So I've cut the cable off on this side. I'm still going to leave the pins in, but I'm going to windshield urethane in those windows. I can already hear some people complaining and whining about it's not safe. Well, guess what, guys? It'd be a lot easier for me to crawl out the driver and passenger slide windows than it ever would be to try to get those things open. So, and at this point, if the bus is rolling over onto its side, I'm going to use a bar stool that I have inside there, and I can bash out a window. But I've peeled this off. I've used windshield urethane. I go in with Sikaflex primer. You got to prime both sides, and then I'll urethane the windshields or windows back in there. Got both sides of the bus cleaned up, and the other thing it's going to do is get rid of a tremendous amount of wind I was getting through those. So I've drilled off the handle here, got rid of the cables. This will have an actual bow in it, where the factory on the windows. These are made by, I believe it's Bear windows. These were upgraded in my bus according to the build sheet. So they're a pain in the butt. I had to use a lot of PB blaster even to get those pins to move. And I think what happens is the pins seize up inside of these the shafts or the alleyway that they have. Now, if you do take yours apart and you decide to fix them, this is not a mistake where they loop the wire around. So you can see right here I have it undone. What they do is they loop this wire through here, and they actually kind of make like a knot or a loop around it, and that's to give more leverage and keep the cable from pulling out. On both of mine, the cable broke off at the end, and so there's a little eyelet hook that goes in here, and the eyelet hook is crimped. It breaks right there at the crimps. So I'm going to drill these out. You can see the natural flex of this thing. I'm going to pound that in. These come off, get it all cleaned up, and I'm going to seal them up. Hope that at least helps describe what's going on with these windows.